welcome to my channel again. Today's video will be about sharing my playstyle of using Lulu as a support. There are some people who play her on mid lane, but I personally prefer playing this cute Yordle as a reliable support because she can heal, shield, boost, assist your allies, slow damage and reveal enemy locations, and do a little bit of crowd control with her ult. What more can you ask for? We'll be going through briefly about her build and skill combos, so you might want to pause the video a bit as we go through my build for her runes and items. So for this season 3, Staff of Flowing Waters is a must-have because it's a strong support item for the start of the game, and it helps your ADC to push faster. It's great for support champs like Lulu, Seraphine, Lux, and other mage type support champs. Next, for boots, if you want to reveal enemy's location, at least 2 enemy champs, it would be using Ionian Shadows. And if you want to heal and probably reveal enemies' locations as well, you can use Ionian Redemption, but it's situational, so it depends on your preference by the end of the day. So here's a little bit of clip on showing you how exactly it works for Ionian Redemption. You get the rough idea. Up next on Lulu's skills, her passive is called Pig's Fairy Companion. First skill is called Glitter Lance, second skill is called Whimsy, third skill is called Help Pigs, and the last skill would be her ult is called Wild Growth. In the next few clips, I'd like to demonstrate the important combo skills, which are skill 2 plus skill 1, and the other one would be skill 3 plus skill 1 on both enemies and allies. If you remember these combos, then you're in no time to be a very good support on Dragon Lane. As for Lulu's ult, whoever she casts this skill on, it will bounce nearby enemies in the air, and that means champs like Yasuo can synergize with Lulu as he relies on executing his ult when enemies are up in the air. Extra tip for Lulu players, place your second skill strategically on map and use it on allies or on yourself to escape from enemies from time to time. When you use the skill combos that I mentioned earlier on your allies, be sure not to give away your location accidentally to nearby enemies, just in case you know that they're ready to gank on you. And last but not least, always know how to kite enemies using Lulu, and play a safe distance, not to be too close to the enemies. Let me know about your thoughts and suggestions on Lulu's game style and build. If you have any, maybe there are better ways to go around with Lulu, comment below. And this clip is the real ranking match that I had recently that is recorded live, so I hope you will enjoy the whole video and be a good critic about my mistakes that I've made. I've been roasting myself in this clip, so enjoy watching it. Just when I was about to hit the Scryer's Bloom, well, enemies got it first. So that's why it's really important to have your vision from the start. At the blue buff, that's one of them, and at the red buff area, but not too much on the red buff area, but more of like the almost to the reverse side of the red buff area, if you get what I mean. Yeah, somewhere there. So blue buff, red buff at the first start. If you have wards there, then it's good for your junglers to know the information in advance. And as a support, it's our job to put wards as strategically as possible. Always remember to inform your team that enemy is missing on your lane so that they're well aware that maybe that they're trying to plan on ganking or something. And remember to hit the Scryer's Bloom. And just another tip for the next clip. Don't play hero from time to time when you're a support.
Oh no! Someone's in trouble! I'll save you!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I know, this part is a disgrace to me too. I'll have to say that in this round of game that I play, both teams are really great actually. Both teams are tough opponents, and luckily for my team, we can understand each other very well. Without needing to say much, we can synchronize our skills and our moves together, so it's great. We even group together. Not a lot of times I managed to get the opportunity to have like a really great understanding team who are total strangers to each other. Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong, enemy team, they're really good too though, even though I poke fun at Thresh, but he's really good. And Tryndamere as well, he's quite cunning with his moves in jungle, because I sometimes do not know that he's at nearby, yeah, which is quite scary. But well, that's how jungler should be, no? Oh, and here I've been really trying to assist as much as I can and trying to protect, but yeah, I have my own limitations too when I'm running out of mana and on cooldown.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
I'm not going to lie, I was taken by surprise when it comes to Tryndamere, because I had no idea that he was still hiding there though, and that he was trying to bet his life on getting kills right there. Well, luckily Jinx helped us out and avenged us, so yeah, worth the death though. So Jinx, thank you for avenging my death earlier, but I'm so sorry for this part though. Wee! Oh my god, wee!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no!
If you're scared of ghosts, you haven't seen Tryndamere, trust me.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
I guess in overall, don't feel too pressured when it comes to being in team fight against enemies team, that you need to sacrifice your life straight away just to help out other people. It's fine that you try to help them, but not getting too close to the enemies, because remember this, you're a support and you're quite squishy as Lulu, so not all the time you'll be lucky enough to survive through a fight with bruises head on. Yeah, so always know how to kite, know your distance well, because they know that you're squishy, so most probably they'll aim after you first and eliminate you guys one by one at a time. Also, when it comes to Lulu, it will be a good practice for you if, let's say, you get to reserve your second skill most of the time, in case you really need to escape or need to help one of your allies to escape. So after getting the Baron, you can see that Tryndamere really tries hard to push his way to Nexus, but at this point I didn't look back. I feel that we could finish off the Nexus, and here we are. So we did. It's been fun making this video, and I hope to hear your comments and suggestions. And that's a wrap. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please like, comment and subscribe. Game on and stay safe, guys.